Pilates teacher here at Freestone, and it is so good to be working out with you today. This is my workout buddy, but of course I have all my workout buddies that are on online right now. But you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Liza Allen, and I also teach here at Freestone Cycle, Muscle Conditioning, and Pilates. And we are really glad to be here teaching some classes so we can keep you moving and grooving as part of our Freestone family.
And today we're going to do a workout. It's going to be body weight, so hopefully you're going to feel energized and you're going to love it. So let's start by taking a breath in and exhale down, and another breath in. And by the way, we miss you all very much. One more breath in and exhale down, and then just leave your arms in a V, and we'll just stretch our neck a little bit. So sit up nice and tall, maybe even start by engaging your abdominal muscles. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just let your chin and your gaze kind of drop down to your shins, your ankles maybe, and then go over to one side, ear toward your shoulder. And then in this position, just tilt your chin up to the ceiling, and then you can drop it down and back up. Nice and slow, taking a stretch, and then come all the way back up, and your neck goes to your ear goes to the other side, so the other shoulder. And then again, just maybe tip up the neck. If this feels good, it should feel good. But you know, anytime today that you feel something that your body's saying, I probably shouldn't be doing that, then you listen to your body. And then down. Good. We'll just stretch through our sides. So maybe one hand down on the floor, the other one reach up. Go nice and tall, and then reach over to a side stretch. Maybe walk your fingers out a little bit farther. Take the elbow, reach it up to the ceiling, and then maybe take that arm and reach it toward the front corner. So we're not using music today, but of course you can add a nice little playlist, something that you would enjoy working out to, or you can just have it nice and quiet. And then all the way up, reach up and over, and we'll just do that to the other side. Nice stretch. Maybe look under your elbow. You just tell you're opening up through the front of your body. And then take the hand and reach forward, stretching to the back. And then come back to our side stretch, and then all the way up. Good. And then arms are reaching straight away. Reach toward one wall, and all the way back, and the other side. All right, so that was a nice little stretch. Now we're going to get into, right away, we're going to go into the 100. So we'll sit with your feet flat on the floor, sit up nice and tall, and this time go ahead and squeeze your knees together. So if there was a nickel or a penny or maybe a $100 bill, that'd be good. Right there between your knees, you'd be squeezing them. That helps you engage your inner thighs and your abdominal muscles. All right, hands can either be underneath your thighs or reaching away. We're going all the way down. So take a breath in. As you exhale, pull your tummy in. Actually, let's stop right. Let's hold it right here for a second. Abdominal muscles in. Scoop like someone took a big ice cream scoop and just scooped out your abdominal muscles. Again, you can have your hands on your thighs, and then just control by your abs. Control all the way down, keeping your knees squeezed. And then once you come all the way down, get to a nice spot on your mat. You can bring your legs to tabletop. Hands can either be underneath your thighs or reaching away. Take a breath in. As you exhale, pull the belly down, and then bring your head, neck, and shoulders up. So really, your chin should be pretty parallel to the floor. Arms reaching away. Legs can be straight up here. Let's start pumping. So inhale for 5 counts, exhale for 5. So inhaling for 5 counts, exhaling for 5. And every time you exhale, just feel like you can draw your navel down a little bit more. Of course, get good breath through your lateral breath, we call it, kind of opening up through the sides. And then no tension in the neck and shoulders. So legs can be in tabletop, they can be straight up, or they can be at an angle. So keep going there, pumping your arms, a lot of energy here. This is such a great beginning exercise because you're really warming up your whole body, getting your abs going. Let's go one more cycle here. Again, Liza's showing different options with your legs. You do what's right for you. You want your abs in, and let's hold it here with this last exhale. hold it here, maybe hold your arms nice and still, curl up a little bit higher, abs down. Let's do a breath together. Just inhale and exhale, then come all the way down. Nice. Bring your knees into your chest. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? And maybe rock a little bit side to side if you're holding onto your knees. That's such a nice little massage for your low back. And all right, from here, we'll do leg circles next. So let's start with the back leg. Let's bend the back leg and foot can go on the floor. The front leg is gonna reach straight up to the ceiling. Your hands are gonna be along your side body and chest is nice and open and relaxed. So feel like your collarbone just gets a little bit wider. Take that top leg that's reaching up, abdominal muscles in, don't let that other leg float around, and draw the leg across your body, down by where your foot would be, out to the side and all the way up. Then go right into a reverse. So you're going one direction and then the other. And so the goal here is to keep your abdominal muscles in, nice and engaged in your abs, chest open, not tipping the hips side to side. You want to keep them nice, your torso nice and still. And maybe an option here is to straighten the leg that's on the floor and then not letting it roll side to side. Or if you're ready for a little bit more, maybe lift up the leg that's on the floor, lift it up about 3 inches there, 3, 4, something like that. And that adds, now that ramped it up a whole bunch. So maybe you make your circle smaller, you decide where you want to be. Put the foot back down, bend it in half. Let's go one direction, and then finish the other direction. All right, now go ahead and switch legs straight and go ahead and switch them so the other one is reaching up to the ceiling. So switch your legs, awesome. All right, we'll go right ahead and go into it. I love when people, they feel like, I know what exercise we're gonna do. I don't need to wait for the directions. So go ahead and go. This is your workout. And again, Liza, isn't it wonderful being here?
It is.
It feels so good. And we're gonna be here again all together soon. Hopefully sooner than later. So principles here, abdominal muscles in, not jamming your back in, definitely no arch. If you're arching, you know that means your abs are not connected. So pull your abs in, chest is open. You choose the level, the modification, the position you want for that other leg. You also decide how big your circle is. If you want it to be small, lengthen the leg up, resistance as you go around, lots of energy, beauty, grace, precision, you know, those are the words we love to say. And then you can make it, you know, more challenging with the leg either straight on the floor, not rocking, or lifting it up. That's a whole lot of work on your transverse and your rectus abdominis muscles. So let's go maybe one and one, and then hold the leg up, and then bring both knees in, hold on to your shins, and maybe rock side to side a little bit. Okay, next we'll do single leg, straight leg stretch. So one leg reaches up to the ceiling, the other one's gonna go at an angle. You decide where you want that other leg to be at an angle. You can start with them straight up. Hands can be underneath your thighs, maybe underneath your knee, as long as you're not jamming on that, and then maybe at your calf. So you decide. Inhale, as you exhale, you're gonna curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, shaking your head, making sure you don't have any tension. And then here you decide where you want to be with that other leg. And now choose where you want your hand position to. And then switch. Let's do 2 counts. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Good. So double counts, and you're taking a beautiful stretch as you bring that leg in. If you want to work maybe at a different level, maybe a little bit more intent, where you're using your abdominal muscles, maybe bring your arms along the side body like that. That's way more ramped up. Now, make sure you're not holding your head up by jamming through your neck. You want to keep your abs down, in, contracted, and now let's just go single. So decide to have your hands there, go back to having your hands behind your legs if that's where you want to be. Always, always be at the level that's right for you. And let's go, how about 4 more times on each side? 1, 2, and 2, and 1 more on each side. And then legs go back up, bend them in, and rest all the way down. All right, good. Have to get the heart rate going a little bit. I love Pilates. We all know that. I love Pilates, but you can get your heart rate up, and you can do a great muscle workout, and a great stretch also. Okay, next, we'll go ahead and reach our legs straight up to the ceiling. This is double leg, straight leg stretch. And then your hands are along your side body, not hanging onto the mat. Chest is open. I'm going to get us going right away. So draw your legs down away from your midline and then exhale and back up. All right, so Liza's going to keep going there. I'm going to talk you through some cues. So again, if you're familiar with this exercise, it's great to go ahead and get started with it. So chest is open, nice long through your collarbone, not putting a lot of weight into your hands. You want your abdominal muscles to hold you in, nice and steady and strong. Legs can be in Pilates stance, that's heels together, pointing your toes and opening them a little bit. So it's almost like a piece of pizza, you know, in between your toes. And then it's always strength, core strength. Instead of winging the legs up there and using momentum, we always want to use muscle. Let's go 2 more times like this. And last one, come all the way up. Now you can leave your legs there or you can bend them and take a break. Otherwise, we're going to bring our legs back up to that floated out position, and then we'll bring one leg in at a time. So legs straight up in Pilates position, chest is open, draw the legs away. Now, one leg is going to stay right where it is. The other one, the toe is going to draw all the way up your inner thigh and then lengthen it away. And then go to the other leg. In and extend. Awesome. So, Liza is choosing to have her legs in this position. You can come, let your legs float away farther, or you can go all the way straight up. You could do back to that lower and lift, your choice. This is definitely, look at all that going on. You know, you can tell all that going on in your legs. Let's go 1 and 1, and then we're just gonna hold at that out position. Super challenging. You do what's right for you. If you're low back, and then just hold it here with the heels together, all the way up, heels together, point your toes. Maybe come down just a little bit farther. You do what's right for you. If you're arching, pull everything in or bring the legs up. Let's do a breath cycle together here. Inhale. And exhale now, legs go straight up, bend your knees in. All right, good, good, fun. I think in ballet that's called passe, to bring your legs all the way in. Okay, next we are going to do tick-tock. So again, legs are straight up. This time your arms are going to be out like a T. You're looking straight up to the ceiling, not jamming your head, giving too much of an arch to your neck. So reach the legs up. You can put your legs in Pilates stance. I think today we'll do it with our legs parallel. Reach, lengthen, abdominal muscles in. Now let your legs float to the back wall and you look toward the front, and then bring the legs all the way up to center. And then let your legs go to the front, and then exhale, bring them in. So legs are glued together, they're straight up. An option could be to bend your legs in half and have your legs in tabletop, or you could modify by maybe not letting your legs float very far side to side. So the goal, one hip is going to tip up, but we know the difference between one hip tipping up as you go over versus that whole weeble wobble thing. You want to keep your, it's beautiful, she has her shoulders down, arms are reaching away, letting her eyes look side to side. It just helps when everything comes boom, all back together. It's nice in the middle, and it just helps us get right to midline. Let's go 1 and 1. And that exhale, always think of exhaling on the exertion or effort. Of course, we want you to be breathing anyway, never holding your breath. All right, then bend your knees in, bring them into your chest. Good. All right, from here, go ahead and grab on behind your legs, take a breath in, and let's exhale to come up. And we'll do just a few rolling like a ball, always a great little massage for your low back. And it's a Pilates exercise, so I say it's cleverly designed as a little bit of ab workout too, right? Okay, so sit up nice and tall. We can have our feet flat to begin with, getting into position. Knees together, take a breath in, and as you exhale, pull your tummy in, scoop, 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 walk your feet in, and then instead of just lifting your feet up, you want to think of pulling your navel in to get the legs up. So you've got that scoop, someone has that ice cream scoop right there, shoulders down, hands can be on your shin, behind. If you want to make it more challenging, you can have your hands not holding on to anything. And we'll do maybe 4. Try to get your forehead as close as you can to your knees. Roll back on inhale, and then exhale, come up and hold it. Inhale back, exhale up, and we'll just do 4. Inhale back, and exhale up and hold it. I always like to say it's almost like a, was that 4? One more, okay. And then exhale, come up, and you almost need to pull in a little bit to hold it right there too. So, all right, let's go ahead and sit all the way up, and then we'll do a side series. So we'll get into clam. There's different versions of clam. Today we'll do where your knees are bent, they're stacked. You can have one hand back behind your head, or you can be all the way down. So I think I'm going to be at this position, but your head, again, all the way down is fine. That front hand can be down in front, or it can be up on your waist, you decide. And you want the bottom of your feet to line up with the back of your booty. Okay, bottom leg's going to stay down, feet are going to stay engaged. Go ahead and open up like a clam, that top leg, and then press it down. Open up and press down. Good, keep going there. Now this looks like a super easy, not very much of a movement, but you can get a whole lot of pressing up. Resist as you go up and resist as you press down. She's got her heels touching, squeeze together, so that's a little inner thigh. Got outer thigh all the way wrapped around the back. Abdominal muscles are in because you want to be nice and in line, the hips and the shoulders in alignment. Let's go 2 more, and not letting that top hip roll back. All right, now hold it in the open position. Hold it in the open position. Press your heels a little bit more, and let's go 8 presses a little bit higher. 8, 7, 6, then we'll hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it here, press your heels together, abdominal muscles in. Let's do a breath cycle together. Make sure we're all breathing. Inhale and exhale. You can relax the knee back in. All right, same movement, but we're going to put our legs in a different position. So this time, lift both of your ankles up off the floor. Now feel like that bottom one, it's not, supported on anything, but feel like it's locked into place. Now we'll take the top leg, abdominal muscles in, hips to the top of your head, your elbow in a straight line. Open all the way here. Now close it down. Open and close. And open and close. You feel something there, don't you, Liza? Mm-hmm. So, a lot of resistance, press open and then press down, keeping the heels glued together, keeping your abdominal muscles in, and even though you're over on your side, still think of length through your spine, not kind of collapsing in or down. You want to be lengthened and beautiful. All right, let's go 3 more, and then we'll do our pulses, and then hold. Here's 2, and then maybe not letting your knees touch in between. Now open all the way. Open all the way, press your feet together, press your heels together. Now let's do 8, just little presses. 8, 7, 6, haven't you missed these? 5, 4, then we're gonna hold. 3, 2, and 1. Now press open as much as you can. You're opening those legs as much as you can, pressing your heels, abs in, lengthen, and we'll just hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs together and all the way down. I love in Pilates too, we're never done with an exercise until we finish it beautifully and all the way down. No plopping. Okay, we'll go ahead and switch on the other side. No plopping or collapsing down, dropping down, until we get to the very end of it. We're going to stay connected. Okay, same thing. You're in that clam position with your knees are bent and the bottom of your feet line up with the back of your booty. And then the bottom leg's going to stay where it is. Your feet are going to stay connected, and go ahead and open up into a clam and then close. And maybe not touch all the way with the knees. So you kind of let them hover and then open back up. So there's resistance as you press down, resistance as you open up. And you're still thinking, like I said, length through your spine, pressing your heels together. So much great stuff going on. All on the inside of your leg, outside. Got a lot going on here. Let's go 2 more times like this, then we'll hold in the open position. All right, now hold in the open position. Keep your hips stacked. Don't let that hip do anything funky there. And now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, then hold. 2, and 1. Press the heels together. See if you can open the legs a little bit more. Lengthen. Let's hold it just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little rest there. Okay, now lift up your ankles. So they're kind of suspended in space, but of course suspended in space means you have to have a lot of muscles engaged to keep them there. Let's open that top leg. Open the top leg, keeping your heels, your feet together, and then close down. And then open back up and close. Nice. Open and close. We don't have a ball there in between our leg, but feel like maybe you're flipping one ball away and then you're squeezing down in between. So you're using so many muscles. And we'll do it 2 more times, then we'll hold in the open position and down and open and back all the way open, keeping your feet together, keeping your hips stacked, not letting that top one open up. And now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's just hold it here. Press the legs together, the heels a little bit closer together. Take that top leg, can you open in a little bit more? Abs in, but keep breathing. And now just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg all the way down. Rest your ankles all the way down. And let's go to our back. We'll just do a little figure 4 stretch. So figure 4 stretch, you're on your back. Let's take one ankle, bring it to the opposite knee. And feel that great stretch through your hamstring, your glutes. Maybe move your legs as a unit, kind of side to side. And let's do the other leg. So you can switch, feel a little bit of that stretch side to side. Nice and slow, purposeful movements. Even our transitions can be about being in control of our body and using muscles. So maybe rock a little bit side to side. You decide how much stretch you want to have here. Okay, so grab behind your legs, take a breath in, and let's rock up. Come to all fours. And we've worked, we've done some stretching, we've done a lot of ab stuff, we've done some inner, outer thigh, and glutes. We're gonna work a little bit more on our glutes. So, on all fours, glue your knees together and let's float one leg back behind you. Now, your goal here is to keep your spine in alignment, not having an arch to your back, and even here, pull in the navel, not rounding, not arching, but your hips and shoulders pretty much stable. Okay, take that back leg and draw it down toward the floor, almost touching, and then lift it up and stop at hip height. Good. Lower down and lift up. And eyes are maybe about 4 inches in front of your fingertips. That way, like Liza's neck is in a beautiful, her neck spine, cervical spine is in a perfect alignment. You know, that we're always about alignment in Pilates and all workout really, you want to be. But I'm not dropping the head down, not reaching it up, that's going to put you in archy back. And 2 more. All right, now from here, keeping your core nice and still, I'd like you to take that leg and float it out to the side, just straight out to the side, and then back in. Beautiful. So straight out to the side and back in. She's got her hips pointed down, so especially the one that's doing the movement, it wants to tip up. So does the other one actually, but we're not going to let them. Point your hips down like they had headlights and they're pointing down. And float it out and in, and now hold it. Let's do 2 more times. Out, and then the second time we'll hold it out. Now hold it out in this position, abdominal muscles in. And you could of course be at your forearms, you could be at your fist if your wrists don't like this. And now from this position, lower and lift the leg. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Let's go 3 more. That's a little harder with the leg way out on the side. You want the knee pointed down. And let's say this is our last one. Bring it back, straight back behind your hip. Bring the knee down. Awesome. Let's go right into the other leg. So send the other leg back behind. Still, before we start moving, let's make sure the hips are nice and squared. That means they're both pointing straight down. No tension in the neck and shoulder. No scrunching up like this. Length. You can be forearms. You could be fists like this if this is uncomfortable on your wrist. And now lower and lift from here. Lower and lift. So it's beautiful, it's controlled, it's not a winging the leg up there, not winging the leg really high. You want to keep it about hip height, and it's controlled. And again, no momentum. So muscle strength and fun. Isn't it fun? It's so great. All right, 3 more times. And now hold it in the up position. And now you're going to float it straight out to the side. So you're going laterally, still keeping the top of your foot and your knee pointed down. You can tell everything that's going on. Your outer thigh, your outer glute, your gluteus maximus, your hamstring. You know, you've got a lot going on there. And let's do 2 more and then hold it in the out position. Out position, knee is pointed down, top of your foot is down. Now lower and lift. Let's do lower and lift here. And you would think of inhaling as you go down, exhale as you go up. So this looks like, wow, there's an awful lot going on there in her glutes and hamstring and outer thigh, but abdominal muscles are in still. You're thinking of lengthening. So even though you're in this folded over position, dependent on the floor. Let's go 3 more. There's still a lot of work going on in your muscles, keeping you nice and straight there. Then bring the legs straight back behind and bring the knee all the way in, right next to the other one, and then go into a child's pose. So nice little, you know, they call this shelf stretch, child's pose, and I've also heard people call it little slice of heaven. So we will take just maybe another second here, and what's a Pilates class without a little plank, right? So we'll do a plank, and then we'll take some stretches. So we're kind of finishing with a nice little, the grand finale today will be a plank. So lots of options. I'm gonna get you going, then give you options. So let's take a breath in and exhale, come to your plank. So Liza, go ahead and come to a plank. How about, I'll hold a plank right here. I'm gonna watch the clock. So here's a plank, and Liza, if you would just move through some different modifications. So you can come to your knees, pulling your abdominal muscles in, still lengthening the crown of your head, and shoulders down your back. Not rounding the back, you want it nice and straight. Abs in, you almost want to feel like you're squeezing through your booty and your abdominal muscles at the same time. And if you want to do a little movement here, you can certainly do that. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And again, Liza's got some modifications here on your forearms. Perfect option. I love this because it's very comfortable on my wrists and my shoulders, but that being parallel, almost straight to the floor. Let's hold it here. Nice job. 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way into a child's pose. One more child's pose here. And reach your arms away. So you could stop this little video right now and do maybe another 1-minute plank. Or you could do some side planks. Or you could do a reverse plank. It'd be your choice. And then you could join us again with another little stretch. So, all right, walk your hands in. Go ahead and sit on your seat with your legs crossed, facing forward. Maybe the leg that you crossed in front. How about crossing the other one to begin with? And let's reach the arms away, shoulders down, and let's rotate again. Toward one wall, and then let's go to the other. And then reach your arms away. Let's draw the hands down and reach all the way up to the ceiling. We'll do, how about 3 circles? 3 circles forward, and then we'll do 3 circles back. Oh, this feels so good. I'm glad you're choosing to do some exercising during this time because it's a beautiful stress reliever. It's good for our bodies to stay connected. And endorphins are really a wonderful thing. So they're a beautiful chemical that we get when we exercise, happy chemicals. So let's go ahead and reach the arm all the way up and all the way over. And then maybe rotate your nose so it's facing down toward your knee. You decide how much you want to stretch here. If you want to hang on to your foot, flex it forward. And then let's come back just to that lateral stretch, looking up to the ceiling. So yeah. Endorphins are a nice little byproduct of exercise, and it's like we were together today. So reach, 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 all the way over. Maybe look down toward your shin. You decide where you want to be. You could flex your foot up, reach a little bit more. Always on a stretch. If you can think of exhaling, and then just go a little bit further into a stretch. And of course you could, again, spend a few more minutes stretching and then come all the way back in. Sit up nice and tall. Let's just have our feet together. Let's do a little stretch for our inner thighs. So sit up nice and tall, shoulders down. Take your sternum and lean it forward, almost like you're hinging from your hips. Almost like you're hinging from your hips. And then let's take a breath in, and as you exhale, now pull your abdominal muscles in and round. Round right here, so you're stretching through your low back, stretching through your upper back right here. Let's just repeat that one more time. Sit up nice and tall, spread the knees apart, hinge forward, inner thigh, then maybe head toward your feet, and then round all the way back. All the way back. And all the way up. All right. Excellent. So good to see you. I can't wait till we can see each other again in real time. All right. Bye.
Awesome.